really matters to me is how much have I given to others, whether in terms of knowledge or any skill that I possess, or financially or emotionally, have I make somebody happy or anything like that, even in terms of whether I've paid back to the nature or not. What I believe is that at the age of 80 years, it will be my responsibility that to think about this particular thing, that whether I have become an example or whether I was successful in setting an example for my children and grandchildren or not. So the whole life I have to be the one, so that I can teach my children or they can imitate me and they can learn from me that, okay, this is what my mother or my grandmother used to do. So I'll also do in terms of this. So for that, I need to look and uh, be very much attentive towards my attitude and my nature. What actions am I performing? So it will be very necessary. So at the age of 80 years, I want my children and grandchildren to be a responsible citizens of the country, and they can only become like that when they will imitate me, when they'll imitate their mother or grandmother, then only they'll be able to do it. So I'll see that how much I have given to the society or to the nature. So I think this is what I will be thinking at the age of 80 years.
Wow, pretty good. I think, Soumya, you covered a lot of things. Of course, IBC and all is covered. You can actually use a lot of pause, little more, because this week is final week. I thought, we can make it impactful. A lot of pause, and I think at one or two points you repeated the same thing. But otherwise, I think the act of giving, what can I give, what I've given back, I think that message came across, quite well. So good. I think, we are getting it on, as it goes ahead. Varashmi, you want to try it?
Yeah. Can you hear me now?
Yes.
So, each of us think what to achieve when we become big, what to become, what is our ambition, aspiration, and all. But no one of us will think what to become after we become old. Uh, Let us plan for that today. Um, when I become old, all my goals will be achieved, will be fulfilled. I wouldn't I would have finished everything in life. I'll have children, grandchildren. My body will become weak, and my skin will be wrinkled. Um, when my grandchildren come to me, I'll tell them stories and play and spend time with them. Uh, this time is the time. I mean, at the age of 20, 80, we'll be looking forward for our death. So I would like to face my death with contentment and joy to leave this world. Uh, I will have my own garden and grow my own vegetables and cook them. I'll spend more time in nature. Uh, uh, and then there'll be no worries for me that time. I'll be full of happiness. I'll spend some time with my family or in the garden with nature. I'll go to ashram and do some volunteer work, and then I'll wait like this for my death.
Awesome, awesome. I think you started off really well, Varalakshmi. That is a great introduction. A lot of things, a lot of people think about what they can do now, and but few people think what they can do later. So you can actually make it into rhetoric. A lot of you people think what we can do now, but have you ever thought of what will we be thinking at the age of 80? I'm just making just change the same thing into a question mark. Just making it into a rhetoric. And then, of course, reality was very good, facing death, and what you need to do next, and then your own system in terms of garden, nature, etc. Extremely good. Your speech had a few ahs and ums, some sort of breaks in between. But otherwise, I think it was quite good. It was slow, very good actually. It was quite slow, and it was moving with the pace. So good. I think we are just going on, improving as time passes. So we'll go on to Sundari.
So the topic I chose is when I'm 80 years old, what will matter to me the most and why? As everyone is a gift from God, He expects us to change something or the other. Every year is a new level to us. It becomes harder but not easier. Usually, when people become 80 years old, it is the toughest time in our lives. At this level, people start struggling to cross the stage, but this is not what I'm going to talk about. I will tell you about what will I do. At this time, as our career life is over, we have nothing to do. So I would like to plant a lot of trees that will help everyone to survive, because at that time there is not going to be a lot of species left. I would also like to change my house into a place where there's more place for the animals to survive, because no one's not going to care about the animals later. And also be a happy person and set up an example for everyone, my children and my grandchildren. To summarize all of this, I would like to be a happy person. I would care about animals and plants the most, people, and set up examples for a lot of people. So after this, what will matter to me the most is animals and plants. So this is what is going to matter to me. What about you?
Oh, wow. Class, Sundari, I think what I liked about your speech compared to last many weeks, is you are slow. For some reason today you are quite slow. Very good. You are really slow, and you're kind of taking your time. And you started off well, body well. So let me ask the others, how did you like it, all the three speeches? Sundari, Soumya, and Vara.
Nice. I really liked it.
It was quite good. And the end was really good. You really nailed it, What about you, etc. So it went into a good flow. It went into a. And the best part, I think, was slow. It
Yeah.
makes your voice more crisp. It was very clear. I think that's something you need to keep practicing. Beyond this, you're on your own. So beyond today, all of you need to just keep practicing. And for you, Sundari, especially, the slowness, of the speech is, extremely important. So good. You want to try some extempore? I'm going to give you 2 words, and you're going to make a speech out of it on the fly. How's the idea? 2 simple words. You're going to make a story and a speech out of it. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Okay. You can hear me, right? So, are you okay to try it out?
Yes.
So let's try it out. 2 words. Very simple words, but you're going to think on the fly and make a story out of it, as it goes. So who wants to go first? Who wants to go first? Simple words, not very difficult. I'll come to difficult ones later. So now you can say yes. Okay. Tommy, you want to go first?
Yes, sir.
Your 2 words are very simple words: aeroplane and pencil. Aeroplane,
So can you please?
aeroplane and pencil.
Pencil.
Yeah, pencil. You have to just start off.
Sir, I couldn't make anything in my head. Aeroplane and
Just go
pencil.
with the flow.
Um, I'll try, sir. A couple of months back, when we were heading towards Hyderabad to attend the first batch of the Bandara, the 175th anniversary of our mission. So we took a flight from Lucknow, and we reached early, I think 1 or 2 hours before. and we're just sitting and talking to each other. My family is there with me. Some other Abhyasis were also there at the airport, and I couldn't pick up a stencil. How can that I can build it? Okay, I'll just try. Uh, uh, so can I get 2 minutes to think about it?
As it goes, you have to visualize the story as you speak. You have to visualize it. You have to create it.
Uh, okay, sir, I'll try.
As you are stepping down on the plane, the air hostess gave you a pencil to write down a feedback form. Correct?
Okay, yeah, so it can be.
As you go down, So we'll try. Varalakshmi, you want to try? Different words, not the same word. Okay. So your words, Varalakshmi, let me look at it. Is flowers and rabbit. I'll repeat. Flowers and rabbit.
Okay.
On the fly, yes.
So all of us will obviously like nature than any other thing in the world. Many of us visited many gardens and other stuff which is related to nature, like forests, waterfalls, and all. So we see many flowers in the garden. Once me and my family went to Botanical Garden in Hyderabad. There at the entrance, after we took the tickets, we saw rabbits in a cage. I felt sad that they were in the cage, but then they were really cute, white, and they we played with them for so long. And then as is botanical garden, so there'll be many flowers obviously. So after we saw and visited the rabbits, we went to flower place where we had seen many flowers with different colors and different petals and sizes. It is the most wonderful place. We would like to visit it again.
Awesome. Varalakshmi, you cracked it, extempore. Really good, really good. Not easy, yeah? It's not easy. Extempore is not very easy. Sundari, are you game for it?
Yes, sir.
Your two words are mountains and birthday. I'll repeat, mountains and birthday.
Should it like actually be real, or does it not need to be real?
Not at all real. It has to be
Okay.
visual, fantasy.
Okay. Okay. So long time ago, when it was my birthday, I woke up one morning and I expected myself to be on a mountain. Why? Because that was a dream. So at that time, my sister woke me up. She was like, Akka, it's your birthday. So I was like, why aren't I on the mountains? Because I expected myself to be there. And my sister's like, what are you even talking about mountains and stuff? So then I'm like, I guess I got a dream of myself being in the mountain. What did I do even in the mountain? In the mountains, I sat there doing nothing. So over there, I saw myself doing nothing. Sat there, it was snowing. I guess I was in the Himalayas. Yeah, maybe in the Himalayas. So I was sitting there doing nothing. People were trekking down there. So I saw them. I just said hi to them. They're like, hi. They're like, why are you up there? I'm like, I don't know. I guess I'm in my dreams or something. And they're like, okay, fine. Enjoy your dreams. Have a nice dream out there. Then that's it.
Awesome. Good, man. Good, Sundari. Good, good, good. Not easy, as I said. You want to try one more round? Quick round? Soumya, you want to try one more round?
Okay, sir.
Okay, your two words. Let me tell you your two words. Balcony and girl. Balcony,
So please repeat.
balcony
Balcony.
and girl. Girl. Girl.
Good. Um, a couple of days ago, I went, no, a couple of months ago actually. This is the quarantine time. So a couple of months ago, I went to my friend's house, and she lives on the first floor of a of a beautiful apartment. And when I entered her house, so her mother greeted me, and she asked me the normal questions. We had a small talk, and then I asked her that, Auntie, where is she? Where is Varsha? So she told me that she's in the balcony and enjoying the beauty of the nature. It's the evening time and the sun was setting, so she's generally she used to sit in the balcony and just gaze at the act of sun. The sun is setting. So I just went to the balcony and I asked her why she is sitting over here and what is she doing. So she told me that every day she used to sit over here, and when this time, at the dusk time, when the sun is setting, it gives her immense pleasure. And then she told me this very thing that most of us, we forget that happiness is something which comes from inside. It is within ourselves, which we can find in small things that we do. And of course I know this, but at that particular time she again reminded me, like, kind of, and she also invited me to sit with her and to look at the beautiful sun that is setting. Thank you.
Awesome. You're becoming better and better, Soumya, as it goes on. Varalakshmi, are you game?
Yes.
2 words. Okay. Your 2 words are medicine and car. I'll repeat it. Medicine and car.
So I'm going to tell you guys about a movie scene. There was a hero and a heroine, as every movie. What happened was the hero went to the heroine's house to meet her, but then suddenly he saw that her friend was pregnant and she was waiting for, she was having pains. So the hero, as soon as he came, he knew it, and then he carried her and put her in the car so to take her to the hospital because it was really raining heavily. So he wanted to reach her to reach the hospital, but there were no ambulances near. So he had to go on in a car. So both of them went in the car. She was in the back seat, laying down. He drove as fast as possible, and with many distractions, they reached the car. They reached the hospital. There, uh, at that time, there was the heroine. She was buying medicines for her friend so that she can have them during normally, like whenever people are pregnant they'll have medicines, right? Like that, she also was buying for her friend. But then when she saw the hero and her friend carrying, uh, she was very happy, and they went and admitted her into the hospital, and there was a baby boy born, uh, and they were happy. So, thank you.
Oh, wow. Very good. Yeah, very good. I think you are becoming better. So, Sundari, are you ready? It's all about presence of mind. So, let me see your 2 words. Your 2 words are, you want an easy one or a difficult one?
Anything's fine, sir.
Okay, so let's give you something which will trigger your brain. So the 2 words are mystery and lady. Mystery and lady.
Okay. So one day when I went to this mall, AMB mall, do you call it in Hyderabad? So over there was this mystery room that I went to. So when I went into the mystery rooms, I went with my elder cousin sister, And there were these other two ladies who just took the tickets. They told us, we're just too scared to go into the mystery room. Could we just please come with you? Please let us with you because we're too scared to go into the mystery room. So me and my sister were like, fine. So my sister is like really elder to me. She's like in engineering or something. Yeah. So all four of us went into the mystery room. I got so freaked out that I held my sister's arm, closed my eyes, and told her, you move, I'll just come behind you. So at that moment, the other two ladies, they also got too scared. They started holding my hand. I'm like, you guys are elder to me. You guys are holding my hand. Out of nowhere, you're holding my hand. So then both of them started coming behind us. We're like crawling so slowly so that nothing comes. At the end, when we came to the end, that was the worst part in my life. When we came to the end, we couldn't go to the exit because there was this bed, a person sleeping on it who looked really creepy. We didn't want to pass by. So there was this the guy who was like at the reception. He was like, time's up, you have to go. So that guy, he didn't have no patience. So he came all the way, started screaming and went to the exit. So we got so scared, he pushed all of us and went through the exit. Then we got so scared, I started running and I went through the exit. After that, all the three of them came by. That's it.
Cool. So now you're getting better and better. So you want to try another quick game? You heard of Noah's Ark? Noah Ark. Heard of it? Anybody heard of it? Noah's Ark. So Noahark. So basically, it's a boat that was built by a person called Noah in ancient times, in which the world was kind of going into water. The world was going into water. So he had to choose some animals to jump on the boat, to bring it on the boat, so that when the world is back to normal, animals, he can create a new world. Very old story it is. Noahark. Noah's Ark. A boat he built on the mountain, and then he invited, he got animals to two of each species. Now the story is as follows, that the animals have to debate why they will be necessary for the new world. The animals have to debate why they will be necessary for the new world. Each of you are one of those animals.
Sir, I can't hear you properly.
I didn't get you.
Okay.
I didn't understand.
The animals have to debate with each other why they have to be on the boat instead of the others. Got it? Wait, I'll just write it down. Yeah,
Sir, I
So
can't
it is
hear you.
basically saying that all of us have to debate. Sir will give us the animal. We have to be safe. We have to debate on whoever has to be the safest animal over there.
Correct.
Sir will choose the animal for all of us.
I'm going to choose it for you. Just your debate. On the
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
Sir, I can't hear you properly. It's coming in bits again. So can you please repeat a bit?
I'll write it down. Noah's Ark. Okay. Read it. There's been a flood in the entire world. Noah is creating a new world by choosing right animals on the boat. You choose an animal on the boat. Debate on why you should be on the boat after the world recedes. I'm going to choose it for you. Okay. So I'm going to choose it for you. So, Tomia, you're a goat. G-O-A-T, goat.
Sir, can you please repeat? I can't hear you properly. It's a bit shaky again.
Can you read this up to here? Can you read this?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So now I'm going to choose an animal for you, and you have to
Okay,
debate
sir.
who should be on the boat. You have to debate to the rest why you should be and why you're the most important to be on the boat.
Okay, sir.
Okay, this one. You know why you have to be on the boat. Okay. So goat, Soumya.
Okay, sir. Depending on why you should be on the boat.
Wolf, Varalakshmi. Giraffe, Sundari. Okay. So goat, wolf, giraffe. Take a few minutes. Don't tell it extempore. You have to create a compelling. You have to create. Just take 2 minutes. I'm ready whenever you are. Huh?
Uncle,
I'm ready whenever you are.
as it is a debate, we all three should speak together, right, simultaneously, or
No,
one after the other.
one by one, you have to convince each other. One by one. We'll start in a minute, maybe. I'm ready, yeah, whenever you are. last and the best, unique one. Yes. Who wants to go first? Giraffe, goat, or wolf? Yes, giraffe. Go for it.
Um, I guess I should be the one on the boat because I can help Noah have shade because I'm the tallest animal in the whole list. I mean, all the animals standing out there.
That's all.
Yeah,
Awesome.
it's depend only statements, right?
Okay, okay. Let's see how it goes. Yes. Varalakshmi?
Uh, but I have many species. I live all over the world, so I can adjust to many climates and all the climates, any climate. So I think I should be one on the board.
Soumya?
I think that I should be on the boat because the new world will need me as I provide milk. And milk is one of the basic necessities for all the human beings. They can use it in different forms, in the form of cheese or curd or cottage cheese or any other kind of milk products. So without milk, human beings cannot live for a longer time, whether babies or as an adult. So I think that I should be on the boat because of this reason.
Others, you can now start debating with everybody. Others shouldn't be.
As now we came to the food, I'm a carnivore, so both of you are herbivores, so I can balance the I can balance the food chain, and so that your population won't increase much. Anything more can
Uh,
lead to harm.
yeah. But I am also necessary. No, I'm also important because I also maintain the food chain because I'm a herbivorous, and when I'll eat grass, so I'll also be contributing in maintaining the food chain because there will be a lot of plants then and a lot of insects and every thing will they create it and they'll affect the human race. So for that, in order to maintain a balance, I also be required in the new world.
I guess the most important person right now is Noah, so I can help him pick up the apples and oranges that can help him survive for right now.
Well,
Yeah, continue, continue. Okay, so I think good. Anybody wants to add something?
um,
Yeah.
so then we have ice cream at the night so that I can prevent thieves from attacking. So I'll have a protective use.
Okay.
I think that I should be on the board because when the new world will be created, people will be a bit anxious and they might panic because of the previous situation that whatever has been done previously. So I'll comfort them because people love to pet goats also. So I can comfort them, I can be an emotional companion to them, like dogs and cats. Of course, people love to pet goats also. So and an emotional support, I can be there for them. So
Awesome.
yeah, I should be there on
Awesome.
the boat.
But people think that wolves are actually cunning and they cheat many things. But then if I come to the new world, then I'll have a new chance so that I can prove my loyalty. And most of us will not be cunning just to for us to just fulfill our needs. We become like that, but it's actually not a real behavior.
Good. You're able to speak quite easily. Fine, fine, fine. So I think the objective of this, all these, the last few exercises was just to get the naturalness, in the way we speak, creative and natural. You need to make up, talks on your own and be more creative, as you speak. So it's a good acquired cut. So I think continue to speak, continue to practice this art of speaking. It's, as I said, one of the most important arts in your life. As you go ahead, all of you are quite young, so you'll need to keep practicing and learning. As you move ahead. Vara, you're in 12th, so you'll also be going ahead. Sundari also. So as you go into college and Soumya, as you start your life around, you will be needing to inculcate this habit of as on the fly, as it goes on. So I think with that, actually, I'm done. You have covered all the topics, in terms of fear, introduction, body, conclusion, pause, stillness, empathy, impact, everything. Whatever you heard in the last 8 sessions, if you just practice that, it will be great. So, any last comments before we close? Did you enjoy the last?
Yes, sir. Had a great time.
Yes, sir. I've really enjoyed the whole session of this 4 weeks. I really enjoyed thoroughly.
Awesome.
Even me.
Same.
Good. Keep in touch and let me know how it's going, your speeches and all. If you want to record anything and send it to me also, nothing like it. So with that, we come to a conclusion of this particular session, and looking forward to see you soon post the lockdown. Yeah.
Sure, sir.
Okay. So thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Bye bye. Bye.